All right, hello and welcome. So this is your collective pick a card message for the upcoming month of July. So, um take your time. We're going 1, 2, and 3, okay? So, I'll definitely include the timestamps in the pinned comment and the description. Definitely leave me a comment, show me some love. All right. And we're going to go for pile 1. You have the suspended one in this deck. It is the Hanged Man. So what I'm getting out of this is that you are kind of suspended in time, kind of waiting. Okay. Yeah. You've been holding on to a lot of burdens. You've been trying to figure out how to let go of your burdens because we have this in your past, okay? You've been really trying to figure out what to do with all of the things that you've accumulated, okay? And I'm really feeling like it did turn into a lot of burden for you, but the center of the reading is that you're going to be liberated from it for this month, okay? I feel like you have begun to unlock something. Okay, you're ready to get out of this state of suspension and do something with all of the accumulated knowledge that you've gathered from spending time alone and looking within for the answers that you want. Okay, so what this has done is it's helped you to get inspired, okay, get fired up to take action, okay. And now that you have whatever the idea is that you have, I feel like it's going to be really successful for you. Maybe you're going to be delegating tasks and getting other people to help you to relieve you of the Ten of Wands energy, okay? Because you finally figured out a plan. You have a plan here. Whoever you are, you have a really nice, solid plan. And I feel like also it's come from something outside of you. I feel like whoever you are, you've really went within, but you've also kind of been like asking for some kind of help from an external source, okay? And what's coming through here is that your spirit guides, spirit, they want you to know that you are definitely heard, and whatever it is that has been weighing you down, you're going to be liberated from it very soon. And I also feel like you're going to be able to show people how to liberate themselves from it as well. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of inspiration, and it's going to put you into a position of leadership. Maybe you've been developing like a skill, mastering something. Maybe some of you may have had like some kind of addictions that you have kind of like went cold turkey on, that you got sober from. Maybe you've learned how to manage something that other people around you still haven't quite figured out how to manage. This doesn't even have to be a sobriety thing, but for a lot of you, I am kind of seeing that. And you're going to be able to teach other people how to do this. You could also be like speaking in public or speaking in front of people. People are going to be looking to you to help them solve the problem, because I feel like whatever you've figured out, like you kind of cracked a code here. And it's going to put you in a really nice position, really solid position, and you're going to feel more alive. You're going to have a lot more vitality this month. You're going to be getting a lot more ideas. You're going to want to share them. You're going to want to take action. If you felt like things have been stagnant for you, or haven't been moving forward fast enough, or forward far enough, you're definitely going to see a lot of movement this month. A lot of forward movement, a lot of positive movement. And I feel like you're going to be connecting with more people who want to know how you do what you do, and you're going to be very fulfilled by this. I'm seeing a lot of fulfillment for you as well. So, that is your message, okay? Pile 1, lots of good things coming for you this month. So definitely leave me a comment if this was your message, and definitely let me know if it resonates, okay? I thank you, and we will continue to pile 2, okay? So pile 2, you have the High Priestess, okay? Oh, wait, this wasn't pile 2. This was pile 3, my bad. Okay. Let's say I don't feel like that was pile 2. Okay. This is pile 2. And pile 2, you have the Hierophant. Okay, so for you, I'm actually getting that you have... Okay, let's see. Let's unpack this a little bit more. Okay, so I feel like for you, pile 2, you may have been connecting deeply to some kind of ancestral wisdom, or you have been really working on yourself here. Okay, you've really come into balance. Let me see here. Oh, hang on here. So you have been in this very Ten of Swords energy. I feel like you have I'm getting that you've been hurt a lot. Like, you may have let people in who didn't really treat you correctly. They didn't come correct for you. You may have been kind of wronged or betrayed or backstabbed in a lot of ways, and it's left you wanting to kind of close out the entire world and block yourself from other people from being able to get to you or come to you. And you're still kind of there. Okay, you're still kind of there, but it's almost like you did this for a while. Like, I feel like you went into isolation for quite a while. And first of all, you've learned a lot. Okay? You've learned a lot of things. And you've built up, like, a lot of strength from you being in this, like, isolation hermit mode, okay? You've really come out of this Ten of Swords energy into a very magical place, okay? You have some kind of position to where you have come out higher than a lot of the people around you, okay? And you probably have people around you who, if they went through the same things as you, they probably wouldn't be the same as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like you also might resonate with being like some kind of generational curse breaker, okay? And you've kind of like been able to learn something that maybe people in your lineage weren't able to, but they've helped you to do this, okay? And again, I'm getting a lot of illumination for you as well, okay? You are really stepping into alignment. You're able to use the knowledge and the resources and the strength that you have built up from, I almost want to say, you've went into like hermit or hibernation mode to heal. You've really sat down and licked your wounds, like you really have. And people notice this. They want to know how you did that. They want to know how you got up there, because when they try, it's like they kind of fall down a little. And I feel like there's something about how you're going to find and this kind of came out in the first pile, but I feel like you're going to also find some kind of fulfillment in a leadership position, okay? But more so in a way to where you are going to lead yourself, because you have had to put up some really strong boundaries between you and other people. And it's understandable. And I feel like whoever you are, it's like part of your life's path or journey to kind of be separate from other people. It's like being in the world, but not of it, right? And so this is why it's almost like your ancestors. I'm getting a lot of ancestral, generational, energies, okay, with this, like, you're being put up at a different place on a pedestal, like kind of like separated from the crowd. And this is intentional. And it's like every time you go and try to like put yourself inside the crowd, it's like you're walking backwards or downwards, and you end up in this energy. So you've learned this lesson, though. Okay? You're ready to come back out, and especially for this month, I feel like you will be, okay? But I feel like there's a lot of concern as well for how it's going to go. You might even be in a place where you're going to have to get out in front of people more. You're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to mingle a little bit. You're going to have to risk what you have spent so long healing from. But the thing is, you're being called to remember that you are not the same person as you were here than you are here, okay? And you're going to find that it's not going to be the same as it was, okay? You're smarter, you have better boundaries, you're a lot stronger, you're more sovereign, you're less codependent, okay? You're not so worried about what people think or what they're doing, and you are more easy to forgive, but also to let go when you know you need to. And so you're going to find a lot more fulfillment, joy, and vitality this month. There's a lot of things coming open and alive for you. And I'm also getting that there could be an increase in finances because you're allowing things to flow. You're going to be allowing things to flow a lot more rather than sitting around worrying. Okay, I'm really getting that you may have sat around worrying quite a bit and you're no longer going to be doing that, and you're probably already coming out of doing that. But there's something that is going to happen, maybe a financial windfall, maybe it's going to be some kind of upgrade in your life. Maybe you'll meet some decent people who bring you joy, who bring you fulfillment, okay, because you are healed, you're illuminated, okay, you're more powerful, you're sovereign. And that sovereignty is going to put you around other sovereign people who are not going to stick swords in your back. They're going to share their pentacles with you, and you can feel safe sharing your pentacles with them. And it's going to be an equal exchange of energy. Okay, so you're definitely going to be meeting new people. You're going to be getting around new people, but they're going to be better people. They're going to be people that are more on your level because you have leveled up. Okay, so let me know if how that resonates, and definitely show me some love in the comments. Give me a like and all that good stuff. Okay, and we are going to now move on to pile 3. Okay, so pile 3, you have the High Priestess. Okay, you could be seeing dragonflies. I'm definitely getting dragonfly vibes. Okay, so let's see here what's happening. You're definitely, okay, hang on. Let me just see what's happening here. Okay, so for you, you are cultivating self-love. You are cultivating self-love. And that is the sacred wisdom, sacred knowledge that you are learning, okay? I feel like whoever you are, you have had somebody who has kept you up at night, okay? Something, a situation, particularly in your love life. I understand lovers isn't always a love, but I'm definitely getting love, okay? You're sitting up alone worrying about you and your connection to another person. This doesn't have to be somebody who's immediately in your life, okay? But it can have to do with you longing for a relationship, you longing for a new beginning, you wanting to connect to somebody. And it's kind of like it's putting you at an uneasy energy. But the thing is like you have to cultivate self-love first before you can find somebody worthy of sharing your heart with, okay, for you to truly fly away with, okay? And I feel like whoever you are, you've really tried to find that, like, very often, okay? And you found that people are more pecking at your fish. They're more pecking at your abundance, your happiness, your joy. They want to take more than they want to join, reciprocate, okay? And you're being liberated from this, okay? I feel like whoever you are, you may be getting a lot of new wisdom and downloads. You may have practiced some new meditations, connected with some new spirit guides who are helping you to cultivate more self-love. And so instead of you sitting up at night, okay, worrying, or sitting up all day worrying, longing for somebody else, okay, longing for a connection with somebody else, you're pouring love into yourself. And what you are looking towards, okay, especially for this month, you're going to get out of this and actually step into a new beginning, okay? You're actually going to, there's something that's going to come for you that's going to make you realize that you are all that you need. And this has probably already started happening to you. You're going to realize you are all that you need. Your happiness doesn't depend on another person doing it for you or helping you to gain it, okay? You're going to be more comfortable spending time by yourself, comfortable in your own skin, comfortable doing you, doing what makes you happy, doing what fulfills you. You are going to be the one who fills your cup, your heart, okay? The one who makes you happy. And what it can do, and what I'm more seeing it do, is that the quality of lovers that you have the potential to have will definitely have like an increase or a look up. Okay, something's going to look up for you. It's interesting too, because I feel like this new beginning has you kind of looking, maybe you have somebody from your past in your mind as well. But I also feel like for you to have this new beginning, it's like it's almost like a letting it go, letting the situation go, kind of moving forward. I feel like I want to pull another card for you, actually. Okay, so I feel like we could have a different future outcome, the solution or something. Okay, all right, Spirit, what else do you have to say for this High Priestess pile? Come on. What else do you have to say for this High Priestess? You're definitely focused on love. You're definitely focused on love. Yeah. You're wanting to take action. So what is it that you want to take action toward? Yeah. You want to take action towards love. You want love. And I get it. You totally do want love. And it's like your spirit guides are coming in. Whoever it is you connect with, okay? There's a judgment call being made on your behalf. There's like some kind of, there's a judgment call. And there's a lot of liberation coming through here. So I feel like I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to meet a new person, because I feel like you have some healing to do, honestly. You have some healing to do. That what you're longing for, you have to find in yourself first before you can have people who will add on to it. And this is a major lesson for you. This is a major lesson that you're learning right now. Okay, wisdom of the sacred. You are sacred, and you want people in your life who are going to treat you as sacred, who are going to honor you as a sacred person. They're going to see your divinity, your power, your what can they bring to you that is going to elevate, your life, your circumstances, okay? And that is the judgment call that the universe is creating on your behalf, is making on your behalf, so that you can enjoy the new beginning. I want to keep reading for you. I don't know why. I feel like I've left a lot unanswered. I want to keep reading for you, but I'm going to end this because I feel like the more I do it, the more I'm going to get a little too specific. So if that was your message, definitely show me some love in the comments, okay? You're definitely looking for love, but it's like there's some things that you have to work out within yourself before you will have the quality of love that you absolutely deserve and that you're looking for. So definitely don't rush, okay? Love yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, okay? And yeah, that's what I have for you, okay? So definitely show me some love in the comments. If you would like to book with me, check out the link in the description. Let me know if you like these type of readings. I will continue to do them if so, okay? And I will see you in the next one. Blessed be.